So welcome once again. And in this lesson today, in our masterclass for today, somebody told me to be calling it masterclass. We are going to learn about the type of Google ads that we have and how they can grow your business. So before we even jump to Google ads, there are those people here who don't know me. And my name is Njambi, and I work online full time. I specialize in digital marketing. I blog and I do so many things. My Instagram is Miss Njambi J, and if you be watching this in the description, I will in the YouTube. I will put everything in the right way. I don't know what happened to me when I was doing this. I did not double check it. So it will be clear when you're watching it from YouTube. Just make sure you check out the link in the description. So I'm a blogger. I also run a YouTube channel and I run an online academy. So I run a blog called myacademy.co.ke, and I write about different ways one can profit from the internet, from e-commerce to selling on Jumia, to selling on Amazon, to drop shipping, to creating books, to publishing books on Kindle. I write about that. I also run a YouTube channel where I'll be posting this masterclass so that you can access them easier and in a much quicker way. And I also run an online academy where I have a variety of courses that handle different topics like affiliate marketing and Google advertising. I have also added another course whereby you can learn how to order products from China and learn how to bring them to Kenya. Now, I want to start by talking about the benefits of Google paid advertising. So, we all go to Google to search, right? We don't pay, it's free. But there are those people who are there advertising their businesses on Google. And as we continue, I'll show you how these businesses are set up on Google. Now, your business, if it's not on Google, you should really consider having your business on Google. Why? Because Google is the biggest website in the world, okay? It's the biggest website in the world, and it owns something called YouTube, and it owns Gmail. So it owns the biggest platforms in the world. The most used email provider is Gmail. The most used video hosting platform is YouTube, and it's owned by Google. So when you have your business on Google, you will increase brand awareness, you will reach more customers, you will be able to measure your performance consistently, and you will control your costs. Can you guys hear me? It's raining heavily, and just tell me in the chat if you can hear me, because it's really raining hard. So to increase brand awareness, how does Google Ad do that? So when Google advertising lists your business, it optimizes your business for clicks and conversion. And it does that through keywords. As we continue, I'll explain things to you. It helps you reach more customers. How do you reach more customers with Google? Remember, I said Google is the biggest website in the world. It's all over the world. Everybody says search on Google. Search on Google. When you want something, search on Google. When you want more information, search on Google. Even when you want direction, Google ads. Okay? So it it has a bigger reach. And again, I said it has YouTube and it has Gmail. And these are the biggest platform when it comes to video hosting. YouTube wins. And when it comes to emails, emails, Gmail wins. Okay, so I believe we are together in that and yes, you are clear. Thank you so much. Loud and clear. And it also helps you measure your performance. Why? When let's go back to the traditional media. In our previous meeting, we spoke about traditional media like newspapers, TV, and radio. You could not measure the outcome. You could not know which category of people is interacting with my ad more. With TV, you cannot tell, is it a man, is it a woman? Okay, what age is interacting with my ad more? Google is able to let you know the age, the gender, the geographic location, and the time, because it spreads your ad 24 hours a day and lets people see your ad throughout the day. People of all gender, people of all walks of life, people with different income. Google has everything about you. It knows everything. You send your you receive your pay slip through email. Google sees all that. It has robots working inside it, seeing everything. So it's so powerful to use it because it understands everything. It's an intelligent tool. And then with Google, you can control cost. I have a client. She is in the meeting. I helped her set up an ad with Google. I'm not going to mention her niche, and I'm not going to tell you her name, and I'm not going to share details about her because she has not allowed me to use the details. And I told her, with Google, you can do a budget of $1, $5, $10 a day. And she told me, we are starting with $1. Okay. And when she told me we are starting with $1, I was so scared. I thought it would never give her results. And then some time back, she called me and she told me it was giving her results. Just $1 a day, it was giving her results. So you see, with Google, even with $1 a day, and because it's driven by clicks, Google makes it money by clicks. So when people click on the ad, you are charged, let's say 1 shillings. So in $1 and you're paying per click 1 shillings, you are able to drive 100 targeted customers to your website. Now, let me, Jennifer Mwende raised her hand. I'll let her speak at the end of the meeting, please. Jennifer, thank you for raising your hand. Let me let you speak at the end of the meeting, please. Thank you so much for understanding. So now let's go next. So where do we find Google Ads? We find Google Ads on Google search. When you go to Google search and you search something, you see Google Ads. Most of you don't know what Google Ads are, even though they have been interacting with them probably every day. I'll show you what Google Ads are. Then we have Gmail ads. I'll show you what Gmail ads are. We have display ads and we have YouTube ads. YouTube is owned by Google. So any ad you see on YouTube, it's done on Google Ads platform. Now here we are. And I have two students who have raised their hand. And who is the other student? How do I look? So I have Angeline has raised her hand. I have Jennifer. They have raised their hands. I'm going to give them a chance to talk when I'm done presenting. Okay. So here we have Google, and like I said in our first masterclass, Google is so powerful because it's blank, right? It doesn't know what you want at the moment. Now, when you put keywords here, when you write car wash, nearby car wash, Google will take you to Google search, and it will show you Google Maps, and it will show you the nearest car wash near you, because it even has your location. Yani, it's so intelligent, it has your everything, right? And that's why your business should be here. Again, for you to get something on Google, you have to enter a specific keyword. Let's say you enter the keyword vitamin C serum. There is no day Google will bring you vitamin C supplements. Car for hire in Kenya, it will not bring you car for hire in Uganda. Whatever you feed it, it is optimized to work with the keywords you give it. And that is why it has the most targeted traffic. And it is the best place to start your business. If you write baby clothes, it will just show you baby clothes store. And with Google Ads, because you have paid for that ad, it will rank you higher, and it will show you a baby store shop. If you are selling anything for weight loss, Google will show you first. Okay, let's go now and come here. As you can see, I have circled something, and this something that I have circled is actually Google search ads. And this means that wherever you see here circled, wherever you see this circled, whenever you see this circled, when you search for land in Kenya, the first ad that comes, it's for land. Land. And it tells you land in Gong, land in Mala, land for sale in Mala, real estate for sale in Kenya. All these you see are ads. Most of the time, what comes first on Google search engine, Google search, it's an ad. And when you pay Google to rank you high in the search, you will get so many customers. But don't worry about being number one. Do you know why? Because customers like comparing. They will compare this one with this one, with this one, with this one. Just make sure your business is up here on this 4. Because when they are done here, let's say you are looking for vitamin C serum. This one they have, this store has vitamin C serum. 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 But you, because you're smart, you write, you have a discount on your ad. Okay? Another one, write the price. So when somebody opens their screen, they see everything. Their eyes can see everything. So if they tend to see yours has 10% off and more people click on it because of the 10% off, and you are probably position 3, and you are paying Google Ads 5 shillings to be position 3, and this one is paying 20 shillings to be position 1, and you're getting more clicks, Google realizes this one has a much better product, so they bring you up here. Okay? So they'll bring you up because Google wants to provide quality service. It wants to be engaged with something that's quality. Because when you get scammed, where do you go and say you got scammed? Oh, nilipatana na huyo mtu Facebook. Oh, I meant that person on Facebook. Oh, I saw it on Google, and like people saw it on Google. That's what they saw. So Google likes quality, and that's why your anything should be quality when it's getting listed on Google. Another thing, Google, let's say you are here, you rank number 1, okay? You say vitamin C supplements on your ad, and probably you are paying Google 20 shillings to be number 1, okay? Then when people go to your page, when people click the link, it takes them to vitamin D supplements. People wanted vitamin People wanted vitamin C, not vitamin D. Google will notice the bounce rate. People are getting in and getting out very quickly because they're not getting what they want. Now, what Google will do, it will penalize you and bring you down, 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 down to a place you can't be seen. That's how Google works. And that's why it gives everybody an equal platform. All that matters is quality. That's what it needs. So I hope you have understood the part of Google search ads. Sorry for this. This was not meant to be Google search ad. It was supposed to be Google emails. Okay? Sorry for that. This was supposed to be Google emails. Google Gmail. Gmail ads. Sorry for that. I think I'm becoming a bad teacher. Google Gmail ads. Now, with Google Gmail ads, when you go to Gmail, you realize that Gmail is in different categories, okay? Gmail is in different categories. It has promotions, and it has another category that is primary, and it has social, right? But when you go to promotions, there is something you see, ads. You see these things, ads? These are Google ads. And these ads are so cheap that you can find your ad here with 1 shilling. The other one for search, it's quite expensive, but it's very high quality. Remember, the other one is very targeted. It is not, it will always give you what you want, the other one for search ad. But this one, it's not targeted, okay? So that makes it very cheap. So this is a Google ads, and just because it's cheap, it doesn't mean it won't deliver. You can have so many impressions, but when people click, they're clicking because they're interested. There is no day I will click an email, an ad like this if I'm not interested. I'll only click if I'm interested, okay? So that's another way of sharing your business with Google on Google Gmail, okay? On Gmail. Now, how do I delete these things I'm writing on the screen? Oh, wow. How do I go back? I'm disappointing myself. Yeah, you are clear. You're doing great. Thank you. You're doing great. Thank you. So now here we are again on a platform called YouTube. And like I said, YouTube is owned by Google, and YouTube is a search engine. Remember, if you watch our masterclass for yesterday, you will understand that YouTube is a search engine. And when you put a keyword like selling, a key phrase like selling on Amazon, you will get ads. These are also called search ads, and these are called Google search ad, okay? When we will be learning about Google ads in my academy, you will realize that we are talking of partners. And when we talk of partners, we are talking about YouTube, Gmail, Google Maps, and so much more. So this is a Google search ad when you see it on YouTube. Now let's go to the next type of ad. Now, the other type of ad is actually a display ad. So here we are in tuko.co.ke, and you can see that, you see those nuisance ads that follow you everywhere? They are called display ads. Let me tell you something. These display ads, that's where the money is. They are the ones that keep reminding the entrepreneur. You went to Google, you searched for something, you got into my website. Let me tell you something. In every 100 visitors you get on your website, only one will buy. What happens to the 90%? They probably go and look somewhere else, or they even give up on it because nobody is providing something of quality that he needs. But there are those things that you install inside your website, and they are called Google Analytics, Google Pixel, Google Conversion Tracking Code. You will understand them as time goes by, because I will help you understand how important they are in a website. They are the one that help you track a customer, and then you are able to retarget them. And retargeting is so cheap. And when the customer keeps seeing you like this, like this, like this ad here, they are likely to purchase products from you. Okay, you only need a customer needs seven times to engage with your ad. 7 times, to the average time a customer engages in your ad and decide to buy is 7 times. So the moment you refuse to retarget with these type of ads, and they are very cheap, I said with 200 shillings, with $2, you can reach 1,000 you can reach 1,000 people who engaged with your previous ad on search Google. So this is very, very important. Display ad, those annoying ads that you see, as an entrepreneur, to you, that is money, and you should always have that at the back of your mind. Okay, now let's go on. When you cancel those ads, you will realize they are ads by who? Ads by Google. And then Google will try to explain to you why you are seeing that ad. And they will tell you it's because you had probably interacted with the website. The reason I'm seeing for Alibaba, it's because I interact with Alibaba almost every day, because I'm really I want to start a skincare business, and I'm sourcing my products in Alibaba. So let's continue. So YouTube is the second largest website in the world, and we have looked at Google Gmail ads, we have looked at display ads, and we have looked at Google search ads. Now let's look at YouTube ads. YouTube in its own way has its own ads that you have interacted with. Okay, it's the biggest and it's the second largest website in the world. And if you're not using YouTube to grow your business, you're doing harm to yourself. Because if you're not demonstrating how your product is used on Google, you're leaving so much money on the table. If you're not asking customers to make you video reviews and post them on YouTube and embed them on your website, you're leaving so much money on the table. And I want you to know that YouTube is owned by Google, okay? And for you to set up YouTube ads, you have to do it inside Google Ads. So let's go next. So in YouTube ads, we have 4 different type of ads. We have an ad called the skippable ad. The ad when you start watching a video, that irritating ad, my friend, if you're in business, that ad is so important. Irritate people as much as you can. That is called brand awareness. That is why on TV, when you are watching, you take the remote, you change. Now for YouTube, you have to skip, okay? Display ad. Okay, and the display ad in YouTube, it aims to drive traffic to a website, and it's very different from a discovery ad, but they look the same, and I'll show you how they look the same. And then we have another ad called the overlay ad. Now let's go and look at the skippable ads. Sorry. What is happening? Can you Now, here we are, and I was watching a video. I went to YouTube, I clicked to watch a video, and guess who comes? Somebody called Netflix, trying to show me some trailers that they have. And I can be able to skip. This is a skippable ad, and the skippable ad is up to 0.3 seconds. So it plays, and then when 0.3 seconds are over, you can skip it. Now, with skippable ad, you decide, you tell Google, I want this ad to run 0.3 seconds, and people can 30 seconds, sorry, not 30 seconds, and after 30 seconds are over, if it goes to 0.31, they start charging you. So if you pay for 1 shilling for one view, and let me tell you something, okay, I will tell you that something on the discovery ad. Let me not tell you something, that's something right now. And when you come here, if you say sign up, it will take you direct to Netflix sign up page. And there are those other skippable ads whereby it takes you to the channel, okay? So you decide, do you want to take people to your page, website, or do you want to take people to your channel? Now, the other ad is actually the display ad. And a display ad will display, and then it will have either a button that says download now, or it will give you the website address like alibaba.com. That is a that is a display ad on YouTube. That is how they look like. Now, let's also go here. You see this ad here? This ad here is called an overlay ad. You see those ads when you're watching a video, they pop up here? It's called an overlay ad. I hope you have understood. They are very cheap. They can go for 1 shilling per click. Like I said, Google is a per click website. And then, now let me show you the difference. All these ads here, you see here, are display ads. All of them. But they are in a different way. You see, this one is a display ad where you can install something. And then there is this display ad for shopping that is here on YouTube. This is a shopping. You can set it up on Google, and I'll teach you these things. And then here we have a discovery ad. A discovery ad. It's very different from a display ad. Why? Because a discovery ad, it will take you to the channel. This one drives more views to your channel, the discovery ad, but the display ad drives more visitors to your website, to your page. I hope you understand the difference. And some time back, I was paying $2.50 every day for 250 views every day, trying to sell my online course. That was early in 2020. And that ad, 250 shillings, I would make 2 to 3 sales a day. It would really generate me good income, because this discovery ad, you are discovered through keywords. Listen to me. Discovery ad, you are discovered through keywords. So if I put a keyword here, web design, if I put a keyword here, how to make money online in Kenya, and I have my ad here, how to make money while in Kenya, how to make money and get paid with M-Pesa, and I have my beautiful face, and people watch my video, people who watch videos, this is the most profitable ad on YouTube, for your information. If you want to do video ads that convert, it's the discovery ad, okay? It's no other ad. And you should have products in link in the description. And as time goes by, I will explain to you how my video ad for my first video ad made me money, and how this discovery ad made me money. This is a very, very powerful ad, okay? Even these ones are powerful, but if you want to get discovered and you're selling things like courses, you're selling things like books, you are a consulting firm, offer quality here. Instead of going for the skippable ad, come for them. If you have money to throw, go for the skippable ad. If you are on the budget, go with the discovery ad. Okay, now we have come to the end of this training. We have learned all the type of ads in the in the Google thing, we have learned YouTube ads, we have learned Gmail ads, we have learned search ads, and we have learned the display ads. I cannot be in a position to go through to get into details when it comes to Google ads, because y- there is a process of setting up ads, and that is in my academy. And you know the reason as to why I'm setting up this masterclass is that I help people understand, when you come to my academy, you're coming to learn this 1, 2, 3. Because I had been having students, they buy one thing and I'm like, you bought the opposite. And we had to now keep changing things, and I realized I don't want this mess again. So tomorrow we will learn about Facebook ad manager, because I have people coming to me and telling me, Jane, I boost an ad and I do an engagement ad. I'm just getting likes and comments, and I don't want comments. I want sales. And I tell them it's because you're not using the ad manager, and it's because you do not understand Google, you do not understand Facebook advertising. Facebook advertising has its own levels, and Facebook platform is a cold platform. Google is a warm platform because it's keyword driven, and Facebook, it's for socialization. It's not built to go search for things. It's not built for people to buy. And I'll show you how to make good use of Facebook tomorrow, when I'm explaining to you the basic things in Facebook Ads Manager that you need to understand. And then on Monday, we can now go and look at some tools that are used in Google Marketing, and so on and so forth. So that brings the end of our presentation. And now I'll be taking questions.